have a health savings account, you could be leaving money on the table. Now, this is part 3, the last part in a 3-part series on health savings accounts. So let's find out more. In part 2, we talked about how HSA accounts can be invested and grow tax-free, just like an IRA or a 401k. Now, that provides the recipient excellent growth potential. But a concern you might have is, what if I need those assets to reimburse medical expenses? Not a problem. Remember, this money is yours. You will have access to it when you need it. Now that we're clear on how easy it is to get your money, hear me out on this theoretical. One of the most common reasons for bankruptcy in the US, one of the most common reasons is medical debt. So picture this, you just retired, you're elated, you're celebrating this milestone that you've been longing for your entire life and your entire career. It's your first Monday in retirement. You're waking up knowing that you do not have to go to work. Day is bright. You can move at your own pace. You have little on your to-do list, except for one item, which is to go to the local pharmacy to pick up some medication. On the way, you encounter a speeding pickup driven by someone who is late for work, driving at an excessive speed that causes him to lose control of the vehicle. As a result, he swerves into your lane, collides with your vehicle. You suffer injuries that you're gonna have to deal with for the rest of your life. Suddenly, you can expect to pay a lot more in medical expenses for the rest of your life. We just do not know with certainty how much we'll need for medical expenses in our lifetime. Let's revisit your HSA. Let's just say, in theory, you've saved all your life in your HSA account. You've grown the assets like you have described in part 2 of our series by investing it. Your earnings outgrew your contributions. You have this nest egg dedicated to medical expenses that is also, and this is important, tax-free. Let's just say that, outside of the theoretical story that we just talked about, what if you don't need it for medical expenses? A lot of people don't know this, but at age 65, you can take distributions for any reason. Yes, any reason. And those distributions will only be taxed at the ordinary income rate. That is just like your 401k, just like a traditional IRA. This is powerful. This is one of the main reasons why they call HSAs triple tax advantage accounts, and also assets that should be considered part of your retirement planning. So we finished our mini series on the HSAs. So let me recap the main points. In part 1, we talked about the tax advantage you get today, paying qualified medical expenses with earnings not subject to tax. In part 2, we talked about the power of investing contributions, how investing your money tax-free can result in amazing growth. And in part 3, we talked about the benefits of having your account into retirement, including after the age of 65, where you can withdraw this money, these assets, at your ordinary income rate for any purpose. This is why HSAs are considered triple tax advantaged. Of course, they aren't for everyone, but now that you're armed with understanding how they can work for you, you can be empowered to make the best decision for you. Thank you for watching.